All praises is due to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all you elect out there, all around the world is pushing this truth. This lesson is entitled Long Suffering. Because once we in this truth, we gotta suffer. We gotta be humble, because humble means suffering. Alright. Meaning also is to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, those that we can keep. Alright. This is Numbers 14 and verse 18. Yahweh is long suffering. Alright, because if we won't be like, if we say we love the Most High, we gotta display that, in being humble, which is to be in suffering, long suffering, and be humiliated also while doing so, and of great mercy, because we know the Most High is all merciful unto all Israel, forgiving iniquity. Only Him one can forgive our sins and our transgressions, and by no means clearing the guilty, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation. Alright, that's talking about the Israel, and only Israel. Alright, because we know that the Most High had chosen Israel and severed them from the other people of this earth, of this world. Alright, so in this truth, we gotta be, is all about long suffering, and Yahweh Shai say, he that endureth till the end, the same shall be saved. Alright, so this is only for the elect at this time. Alright, and the 1/3 of Israel, which including the elect. Alright, so this is Luke. Going to Luke chapter 14, verse 11. Alright, this is Yahweh Shai speaking. For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased. Alright, let's see what this word abased means. Alright, to make low, to bring low. Alright, to bring low. Number 4, to humble or abase myself by humbling living. Alright. For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, means to be bring low. Alright. To be humble, to bring low, to bring to humiliation. Alright. Because we know you cannot exalt yourself. Alright. You should be exalting the Most High Power Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Alright. And he that humble himself shall be exalted. Alright, like I said, you gotta suffer for Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Alright. You gotta be humble in His sight. Okay. That's what you gotta be. Alright. Going out there pushing this truth, being humiliated for Him. And we know the so-called Christians, they don't do that. Alright. They ain't humble. They thinking humble means to be quiet. Alright. And be nice and stuff like that. But Yahweh Shai is all about rough, rugged, and raw, and humble. Alright, I don't think they understand the word humble. I don't think they understand that too well. Alright, let's go to the book of Colossians, alright, chapter 3 and 12. Alright, and it reads, "Put on therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, All right, and that's what the elect men of the Most High are. All right, holy and beloved. All right, and that's what we supposed to be. You know, when we assemble ourselves together in love and in unity. All right, in as one underneath Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness. You know, you gotta be meek because a humble child. You gotta be wise as a serpent and humble as a dove. Long suffering. All right, suffering for this truth. Okay, you cannot be want to live good on this side and talking fool, but you worshiping the Lord. Doing all and all that wickedness, you saying you worshiping the Lord, but yet when Yahweh Shai come, you expect to be saved too. You ain't doing no work. You ain't going out there telling the people about their sins, telling them to come back to the Lord. You ain't doing none of that, but yet you expect to live in your lavishly life on this side. You know, living deliciously. You ain't helping nobody. You know, and when you do help somebody, you got to tell somebody about it. Yahweh Shai tell us not to tell people of what we do if we can help them. All right, and then too, you only help those who walking in the same who walking in the same as you. All right. If you serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and that person serving Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, those who you help, because the Lord tells us help not the sinner. You know. Let's go here. The James chapter 4 and 6. All right. But he gave it more grace. Wherefore he said, the Most High resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. All right. Those who doing His work, those who doing His will, those who are take heed to His word and His commandments. Already give it grace too. Those who being humiliated for Him, who being called fools. That's why Paul said, yeah, we are fools for Yahweh Shai. All right. Let's shoot down to verse 10. Humble yourself in the sight of Yahweh. All right. And He shall lift you up. All right. And what do you mean by that? Going out there, preaching, putting up videos, teaching, prophesying and rebuking our people and tell them to come back to the Lord. Come back to your heritage, to who you are. Teaching them and showing them. All right. That's what he mean by humble yourselves in the sight of Yahweh, and He shall lift you up until the last day. All right. Because you cannot serve man, you cannot serve money and serving the Lord. How you expect that? You will live lavishly on this side, and then when the time comes, you expect to live lavishly in the kingdom too? No, boy. You ain't putting out the work. Tell me something. Do you ever see any of those so-called rich people? Are you talking about the Israelites now? The rich people, the so-called people who think they got something. All right? Have you ever seen any of them out on the streets prophesying, telling our people them to come back home, telling our people them that the name of our Father is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, telling our people that our Father name is Yahweh and His Son's name is Yahweh Shai? Have you ever seen any of them doing that? The so-called rich people who talking about they calling on Jesus, who think they get the right God. Even them who saying they calling on Jesus, you don't see them out there doing that. And He tell them to go out there and do that. You see what He's saying? How could you say wanna be saved, right? The so-called Christian, but you ain't doing what the Lord said do. You following man's tradition. You ain't following the Lord's statute and commandment with the Most High say we must follow. Eating all kind of pork, shrimp, lobster, and ham and all that. You ain't doing that. You ain't following the laws, but you doing what the heathens do. All right. Let's go to we go to 1 Peter. All right, chapter 5 and 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that He may exalt you in due time. And surely in due time we'll be out of here. As soon as Yahushua crack that sky, we'll be out of here. Lord willing, I hope I be a part of the elect, part of that number to help get out there. Because our people they're lost. They don't want to hear the word of the Lord. They don't want to take heed. They don't want to take heed. All right. So let's go right here in the book of the Apocrypha, chapter 35 and verse 17. All right. It reads, "The prayer of the humble pierceth the clouds until it come nigh." All right. "He will not be confounded and will not depart till the Most High shall behold to judge righteously and execute judgment." All right, because we know that the Most High judges righteously. All right, and He execute judgment righteously. All right, so how the hell you want to live lavishly on this side, and then on the next side, in the new kingdom, you want to live lavishly too? That the Lord is all about balance, and He hates a false balance. All right, so you Israelites out there who think you get something, you may get it on this side. All right, but in the new kingdom, trust me, you ain't get that. All right, you ain't get that. Okay, so this is my prayer. For the elect out there. All right. Verse 16. "Nevertheless, in a contrite heart and a humble spirit, let us be accepted." All right. So, with that, I hope you've been edified with this lesson. So, Kala Lal Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.